She's a little Southern belle from North Carolina. Please welcome Miss Kelly Swanson.
Thank you. Nobody's ever called me little.
You are little to me.
Kelly is a motivational speaker, comedian, and award-winning storyteller.
I still feel like that kid getting up at the family reunion and telling stories. You're like, hey, Kelly, tell a story.
I was tucking my son into bed. I'm about to flip the switch, and my son calls out, Mom, why do zebras have stripes? I said, zebras have stripes so they'll blend in. I said, you don't want to be the zebra that sticks out. You don't want to be the zebra in pink. Because if you're the pink zebra, the predator's going to find you and eat you alive. And I know, because my whole life, I have been the pink zebra. I have been the one who didn't fit. I wasn't in the cool kids club. I was the kid you threw things at. Even today, sometimes I feel like that. Don't you ever feel like that? I'm going to admit it. This is an opportunity of a lifetime to be part of a movement redefining beauty. And what do I worry about? My muffin top? There's all I could think about. What if I don't fit? What if I'm the biggest person in the room? I always feel like I'm the biggest person in the room. What if I'm just not good enough? I came to that point where I realized maybe the things that made me different will become the things that made me great. And I started embracing the pink zebra in me.
A friend of mine said that she had her husband's handprint put up in cement on the wall in a plaque. I said, why? She said, so if something ever happens to him, I can go by, I can put my hand up there, and I'll always remember what it felt like to have his hand in mine. I said, shoot, I got that. I said, you can come over to my house and you can feel his butt print in the recliner. Didn't cost me a dime. And I can talk about being plus size because in case you're in the back, I'm a little bit fluffy. I'm usually twice this size, but I got on a pair of them suck me in skivvies. Those are miracles. I mean, they'll take off an entire size. I just got one question. That whole extra size it makes you lose, where does it go? I can't figure out where they put it. Only thing I can figure is when it finally breaks free, it's gonna get there fast. Ain't nothing holding that in, baby. Hope y'all got good insurance right up here. I tried to put a bikini on a couple of summers ago. Lord, those days are over. Well, like I ever had those days. I couldn't even get my stomach tucked in all the way around it. Kept popping out like canned biscuits. I apologize for that image and how long it's gonna stick with you. I walked into Victoria's Secret. I said, how come y'all don't have any plus sizes in here? She said, honey, when they get to your size, it ain't no secret. And some of y'all may not know this, but we have a saying here in the South where we can say anything about anybody as long as you started off by saying, well, you know I don't mean to be ugly. Then you throw in a couple of, well, I'm just saying, right? And when you're through, you wrap it up with 3 little words. And I know you know what those 3 little words are. Shout them out. You are my people. So for those of you, I'll have to give you an illustration of exactly how we do it. Now, ladies, don't get offended. I'm just talking about in my neighborhood, not yours. But it usually starts with two little old ladies who are standing on the side of the road, and you know they are the ones who have been self-appointed to be the surveyors of the situation. I know some of you are like, what's wrong with that? And one will turn to the other one and she'll say, is that Mildred Jenkins out yonder? Well, now you know I don't mean to be ugly. But get a load of that rear end. I'm just saying. I mean, if that thing gets any bigger to sit down, she's going to need landing gear. Looks like her hips are in parentheses. Bless her heart. We need to pray for her. And where I come from, it is not gossip. It's prayer concerns. I told them we'd be happier. You know, like those happy couples you see walking around holding hands, opening doors for each other, talking to each other in restaurants. Or sitting in the white bathtubs out in wheat fields looking out over the horizon. Princess didn't have acne or rosacea or headgear. Moles with hairs growing out of them, or nipple whiskers. Snow White never told me that one day my chin was going to start sprouting dreadlocks. Goldilocks didn't say I was going to have to draw on my eyebrows. Y'all, it's exhausting. Last week, I was sleepy, and I drew one a good inch higher than the other. I had to walk around all day looking suspicious. The book says that the princess is supposed to have little perky Disney breasts. About that. Oh, they're real. They are real. I mean, because who's going to buy a set like this? Nobody's going to walk in the boob doctor and say, no, I don't want the Jennifer Aniston version. I'd like the kind like Kelly Swanson's that looks like two tube socks with a handful of change hanging at the bottom.